We're back. Hello. Thank you to all our viewers
That's
tonight.
Eric.
We're having a great show. You've missed some debates if you've been tuning in halfway. We started things off with best Dr. Seuss book since people are trying to cancel him, but not really, and that story's been overrated. But I won with Green Eggs and Ham. Dominated. We just finished up our best Elton John song, and Eric rigged the votes and won.
Oh,
won
no.
That's clearly what happened.
Well, you go tell your fucking people that what do you, okay.
I said shout out for getting people in
Yeah.
here. Like, shout out for that.
And Mom, you can't just say I vote for Eric.
True Dale. Half the chat is just Eric's family.
Yeah.
You mean Eric's support group.
We appreciate your support group, but don't vote for him.
Yeah. But I mean, Island Girl slaps, man.
It's
Everyone's gonna go on Spotify and listen
If
to that
all
song.
those
after.
people voted and actually have heard Island Girl and were voting with their hearts, I'm okay with that.
All right.
But again, we only had like 14 votes and there's 28 viewers, so what the fuck were you other 10 doing?
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay, I got a question. Jory, are you Super Skid or are you Silver Beach? And if you're not Silver Beach, who the fuck is Silver Beach? So this is just like a chat controversy here. I'm trying to figure it out.
All right. We are getting into our final round of three-way.
But also, let's shout out gifting his 23rd sub total to Eric's dad.
Ooh, shout out to JNMax69. Nice. For getting that
free sub.
For getting that free sub.
And my brother said I didn't vote because of the shit options. Well, fuck off, okay?
You tell me you don't like Can You Feel It Love Tonight?
Okay, in future polls, even if you think they all suck, vote on which one sucks the least.
Yeah, just vote for or just.
And then you can say in the chat, "I voted for this one. It sucked."
Or just vote for Eric, whatever. A vote for Eric is a vote for the truth.
All right, we're going into our final category, Eric. This is your category, so take
I gotta find.
it away. You definitely had first pick because no, never mind. But
did I have first pick? I think I just thought of the first one that came to mind.
Oh.
You picked this, and then you brought up Dr. Seuss, and then you were going to change yours, but you decided to change yours.
Yes, that's what I
It was a confusing night.
Let me get rid of the Elton John
I think that was
stuff
the last.
here.
No, I was sober that night. I got no excuse. Super Skid is Jory.
So who's the other one?
Who the hell's Silver Beach? Is it actually like the beach?
Has it come alive?
Yeah. Silver
The
Beach.
spirit?
What a magical place. There's too much going on in the chats. I can't look at this. Okay, I'm trying to explain what's going on here. So we're doing Looney Tunes characters next. I chose the one, the only, the loudmouth fan favorite, Daffy Duck. He was a starter for the Toon Squad in the Space Jam movie. He created the special juice shit that made them unreal against the Monstars. He was created in 1937. He made his on-screen debut with Porky Pig in Porky's Duck Hunt. Apparently, duck hunting was a hit at the time, and Warner Brothers cashed in on it and created the perfect murder attempt victim. He's the third most featured character. The first ones are Bugs Bunny and Porky Pig, I think. He's actually a married man. He was married in 1962 to some bitch named Daphne, and he's a superhero. Duck Dodgers. That's it. That's all I got.
Oh,
Kooky, go down the line.
no, you go ahead. I haven't gone last yet.
All right. I chose for mine Daffy Duck. You know, that's cute. That's cute. But I'm more into the bad guys, you know. So I chose Oh no, that's Cat in the Hat.
You picked Cat in the Hat, you stupid
Oh, did I?
idiot.
Oh no, your Taz photos.
Let me do some quick producing on the fly.
Okay, Kooks, why don't you just go while he does this?
Nah, I chose Tasmanian Devil, created by Robert McKimson, a weird name, in 1954. His very first appearance was in a short called Devil the Hare? Something Devil and Hare. Taz is the best. He had a spin-off of his own show, Taz of Tasmania, that lasted 4 seasons. We all know the theme song, Taz of Tasmania.
That was a good show.
Taz of Tasmania, Taz of Tasmania. He was so dope, even though he didn't talk and he just talked in fart noises, basically. So they had to add a family around him that could talk. He's the best. He was also a starter on the Toon Squad. He went 2-2. He had 2 poster dunks on the Toon Squad. He had the best stats out of all these guys, but I'll get into that into the debate. Taz of Tasmania. Best Looney Tunes around.
That's it.
That's it for now. For now.
I think once you're done, you just gotta say that's it, because we're just gonna sit here awkwardly for a couple seconds.
Over.
All right. Last but not least, honestly, last but first.
Would you even pick? I guess I'll find out in a second.
Yeah, in the next 10 seconds. I'm going to make Eric wait 10 more seconds. Hold on. No, I'm just fucking around. The greatest of all time from the Looney Tunes is Wiley Coyote. This lovable, non-verbal loser first appeared in 1952 with the Roadrunner. And he'll never catch him, guys. This has been accepted, but the joy is in watching him try. Okay? Whether he be screwing an arrowhead to his nose and shooting himself from a bow, alright? Or if he's about to be crushed by something and he's nonverbal, he's quick enough to write you a quick little message in marker saying, for heaven's sake, alright? He's a genius. The amount of contraptions he has put together in a short amount of time, I just personally think he has ADHD.
Have any of them worked?
Because he never develops any of these concepts any further. So let's not make fun of people with ADHD, Dane. It's bad luck for the show. Okay. He's an inspiration to all children to never give up and never quit on your dreams. All right. He has a never say never mentality. And he has a can-do attitude. He just has a little bit of bad luck, you guys. Wiley Coyote is the greatest Looney Tunes character of all time.
All right. Again, I'm going to be putting up the poll. Look in chat or wherever polls appear if you're on mobile. I don't know how those work, but
everyone
people seem to vote.
Vote even if you think.
And yes, listen to the goddamn... Don't you McIsaacs vote for your family. I'm coming after you. I know where you live. All right, polls up right now. Wiley Coyote is the laughingstock of the Toon characters. He hasn't had one plan right. He's foiled by a stupid bird with a pea-sized brain. He was not a starter on the Toon Squad. In fact, he had one turnover. That is his only stat in the game. He's trash.
And like Wiley Coyote is like a metaphor for like chasing the dragon. Like he's always trying to catch that fucking Roadrunner, but just always gets close, but never does. He never wins. He's a loser. When was he created? 1960 whatever?
1952.
And he's never caught that fucking bird.
He never will.
Yeah.
He never will. That's the whole point of the show. All right?
It's hard to watch.
Daffy Duck will always be Bugs Bunny's bitch. Like, that's a fact. That's just a thing that happens naturally. Like, Daffy Duck will never be the man.
I wrote down in my notes, I don't have my notes, but I wrote Daffy Duck is the Squeak of basketball to, like, Looney Tunes. Like... People just rag on him constantly.
But yeah, just as many points in the Space Jam as Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah, so. Maybe they both had 4 points, but
my guy actually talks. You guys just mumbles fucking weird noises, and your guy
he talks some fart noises.
He doesn't make any noise at all.
No, he writes. He's a silent. He's a silent film star like Charlie Chaplin. All right? Your guy does not have the capacity to form words. Like, he can't write.
He does.
He can't write or read or speak, and all he can do is cause mini tornadoes. He is entertaining in the same way that Animal is entertaining in the Muppets.
And Animal is the best. Tasmania, he's basically a drill. He can drill through anything. As well, if you watch the old cartoons, he does talk. He says one-liners, and they're awesome. And they only did 5 shorts with him, and then they were like, what happened to Taz of Tasmania? And they're like, I don't know. He's just kind of a one-off character. And then the studio, or like Mr. Warner himself, like showed the producers of Looney Tunes. They're like, look at all these emails, or not emails at the time. Look at all these letters demanding more Tasmania.
Yeah, but look how many votes Donald Trump got. Like, that doesn't mean anything. People are stupid.
What argument is that?
Okay,
people are stupid.
Tasmanian Devil, douchebags get him tattooed on them.
Yeah.
And he's just a big raging mongoloid who just makes a mess all the time.
If you vote for Taz, you have mud flaps with fucking Taz on them, and then you have a decal on the back of your truck of Calvin pissing somewhere.
And also
a 4-season spin-off, pretty good.
If you're stuck in a room with one of these animals, would you rather be stuck with a duck, a cute little fun duck, a fucking greasy coyote, or a monster that'll kill you? Like have you ever seen a Tasmanian Devil? They're little fuckers.
Yeah, but Daffy Duck sucks.
Yeah, but he's a cute duck. Like, he does wisecracks. He's like he's always saying silly shit.
The coolest part of Daffy is Duck Rogers, but that's a character
Duck Dodgers.
he plays.
Yeah, that's his alter ego.
No, it's not him though. It's a character he plays.
It's his alter ego. That's like saying Clark Kent isn't Superman.
There's an alien's always trying to kill him. Porky the Pig even makes fun of Daffy the Duck. He tries to be Robin Hood, and fucking Friar Tuck is just making fun of him nonstop.
I just think he's just a silly guy, and the Looney Tunes would not be as funny without him because he's such a goof.
As well, for talking the Tiny Toons, I think Dizzy Devil is way better than Plucky Duck, and I don't even know the Tiny Toon version of Wiley Coyote.
Because he doesn't have one.
Because that's how terrible he is.
You don't need a Tiny Toons version of Wiley Coyote. You don't, no, because
there's only Tiny Toons
he
of the
is not
best.
part of their circle. You guys are such conformists.
Because they don't want him in his circle because he doesn't talk. He's always just trying to kill a fucking bird.
I expected, but you with
as
the
well.
conformity?
Wiley doesn't even
I thought.
deal with any of the other Looney Tunes. He's like in his own world with Roadrunner.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Roadrunner at least interacts.
That's because they were probably all friends at one point, and it's just like, you know that one friend you stop hanging out with because he just is a raging drug addict, and they're like, hey, you can't hang out with us anymore because you're always chasing the dragon. So the Roadrunner is a metaphor for heroin.
All my drug-doing friends, I'll still hang out with them,
And
even though they're chasing a dragon.
You're saying he's smart and builds all these things? He buys them from Acme Studios,
No,
and then he
not
fucks
true.
them up every
Not
time.
true. He built the bow and arrow.
No, he bought.
Yes, he did. It
bought the
shows
stuff
him.
from Acme.
Hold on, now I gotta Google Wiley Coyote building things.
All right. Any final arguments? I'm running out.
He also has a sick hook up at Acme.
I mean, I didn't know Daffy Duck was married, but he's a committed man.
Taz is married. He has
got
a whole family.
Daphne Duck.
You learn about it in his 4 seasons of his own show that he got because he's so great. And again, starting lineup on the Toon Squad.
I had some shit again. No,
Gooks,
I'll tell you after.
final words? Because you're looking something up.
Coyote, genius, has a brain, will travel. He wrote that on a card.
Okay,
And the character was
he
inspired
wrote
by
it.
Mark Twain.
Mark Twain is a racist.
Taz of Tasmania
No, he wasn't. He just
Mark Twain
used
was
foul
a
language.
hardcore racist.
He just used foul language.
Taz of Tasmania was based on Errol Flynn. And Daffy Duck was based off a bitch.
Yes, Daffy Duck was based off of guys who didn't know how to draw.
Guys, you got
anything
10
yet.
seconds to vote if you haven't already, as we are wrapping up our 3-way. Been an absolute great one.
How much money you want to bet that Daffy
fucking-
Duck wins?
I got some.
Honestly, as I'm ending the poll, Eric had first pick. Daffy Duck is my favorite. Like, I would have picked him. Duck Dodgers
He's a
is...
wacky guy, man. I don't know. Everyone's just got hate on him. For
I used to
fucking
watch Duck Dodgers all the time.
The original.
Daffy
was
Duck
my favorite.
actually.
Daffy Duck, 12 votes. Wiley Coyote, 8. Taz, only 1. Damn.
Oh shit.
Nobody was loving Taz.
Oh, you beat me by 4
I was
votes.
actually
You
looking
got
up some
9
Daffy
on
Duck.
them.
I was looking up some Daffy Duck shit, and like when they used to do that, like the 1940s, like World War II propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
Daffy Duck was like the Nazi, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
Hitler character, and Bugs Bunny was like the American soldier.
I'm surprised you
character.
didn't bring up Daffy and Donald's battle in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, their piano duel.
Oh yeah,
It's a great scene.
That's a wacky movie, man. If you actually watch how hardcore that movie
My
was
mom
to
voted
make.
for me. His mom voted for Wiley, and your brother voted for Wiley.
Shit.
Daffy Duck's all right. Now that the poll's over, Daffy Duck's okay.
I didn't realize he was.
Hey, well, before we
He's
sign
definitely
off,
my
guys, if you couldn't choose one of those 3, who would you vote for? Let's see some of your answers.
I mean, I'm surprised nobody went with Bugs.
There's
I
some-
think it was too obvious that
It's
nobody
too
wanted him.
obvious with Bugs.
Yeah, it's too. That's like picking Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat. You don't pick the fucking hero. You
But
pick
his
the wacky.
moveset's the
You
easiest.
pick the wacky sidekick like
I don't
Daffy.
know though. You do pick Ryu in Street Fighters.
No way, man. You pick Blanca.
If you're Eric, you pick Blanca
I
and
think-
spam the fucking ground lightning move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
but then I pick E Honda and I just do this to him so
fucking-
many times.
the fucking one move, yeah. All right, I'm gonna shout out some people here. We got some Dan Paradine, some Dale, some Brock, some Moms, some Silver Beach, some Cooners. Oh, Cooners, your dad, I'm assuming. I was like, who the fuck is Cooner? We got Angie, Uncle Jeff, Ian, A's, Jory. I saw Stanchel, Danica.
It was a good crowd tonight.
Yeah, it was a
Thank
good crowd.
you. We hit over 30 for our live shows, which is great.
In a month, when we do this again, I'm gonna text everyone, don't vote for me tonight.
And again, yeah, we used to get like 4 votes when we first started the show like a year ago. So
So yeah, it's nice to actually
hey,
get a
it's
couple.
good. yeah, Foghorn. Foghorn's.
I like Foghorn, honestly. Foghorn's just a hard one to argue for.
Did they like cancel Foghorn? Like,
I don't know.
Man.
I
Like,
feel
he
they
has
don't
some-
use them anymore.
Keep talking. I'm gonna look up some Foghorn Leghorn quotes because they're fucking
Crazy.
hilarious. I saw them on the Chive one time.
I think Foghorn had taken backlash because of cultural undertones. Like, the dude did used to eat fried chicken. Like, and he is a chicken. So, like,
Did he?
yeah.
He had his little nephew that like Poindexter chicken. That was.
Here's some Foghorn Leghorn quotes. He's about as sharp as a bowling ball. This boy's more mixed up than a feather in a whirlwind. Kid, don't quit talking so much. He'll get his tongue sunburnt. Oh, if that kid don't quit talking so much, he'll get his tongue sunburnt. That dog is as subtle as a hand grenade in a barrel of oatmeal. These are fucking bangers, man. Foghorn Leghorn with the one-liners.
Yeah, Foghorn. My dad was a big Foghorn fan. I honestly
My
almost
dad
picked
too.
Foghorn. I just couldn't see a way I could argue for him to win.
Sylvester, I almost went for it too. He was a
Okay,
good one.
I got
There's so
one.
many good Looney Tunes.
I got one more
Yeah.
here. I got
Are
one
we
more.
excited for the Space Jam movie? I'm not.
Not with Lola Bunny looking
Like
like
not
a
even
chode.
that. But like, have you actually like seen like the 4K? Like they're using like hardcore like CGI. They're like making it look like Sonic basically. Like,
Yeah, I think they played it during the Super Bowl.
like I don't even think Lola's gonna look like that because that's like a 2D animation of her when she's gonna be in 3D and stuff.
Can I just do one more Foghorn Leghorn quote and then I'll stop because
Of
this
course.
one's funny.
Yosemite Sam was good. He was always funny. I thought Elmer Fudd was amazing.
Elmer Fudd was he was a wimp.
He was amazing.
This boy's making more
This
noise.
guy.
This boy's making more noise than a couple skeletons throwing a fit on a tin roof. Like who the fuck? That's like some old school.
It's like the guy like got drunk before. And
Yeah,
was
he
like-
just starts mumbling just hilarious shit, man. Foghorn. I should have picked Foghorn Leghorn now that I think about it.